Hi, my name's Dave Bennett, and I'm going to show you a free tool that lets you check the page speed of a lot of websites quickly, just so you can see which ones you need to focus on and which ones are doing well. And you can actually do some other things with the tool to help minify pages, optimize images, and speed up the general loading time. As you might know, wherever you sit in results on Google, say you're right here, that's where you've drifted down to, basically. Now, if you go and make an improvement to your algorithmic score by doing something like minifying your HTML, okay, or optimizing your images, then you start to rise back up to where you should be as long as you did minify and optimize your stuff. So this is push button improvements to rank that we're talking about. So let's say that we took the first tool. If you do a search on Google for page speed, right, then you can hit page speed insights. Page speed insights lets you enter a URL and see how you're doing. So like, let's say I was just curious about this one. This is a dummy website, obviously. So I'm going to take this right here and I'm just going to put it in right here, okay, and just see how well it's performing, right? I'm curious how well I have done, okay? I'm hoping to be green and green, and I happen to be green and green. My scores are like 85 out of 100, but there's room for improvement. I could go faster, couldn't I? Still, I'm in the green, right? So I'm not doing badly, but if I want to optimize, I can go further. So let me just show you what that means. If I come back to this page, one piece that's holding me from being, closer to 100 is this. Let's look at the source code, okay? It's not optimized. It's not bad. Large portions of this page are optimized, okay? And they're sort of optimized. Okay. But then there's sections that are not at all, right? Large sections are not optimized. So if I could hit a button to optimize the page source on this page, and not just that page, but what about all these other pages that exist on the website? I'd want to be able to optimize those too, right? Okay, there you go. That's the idea. Now, there could be pages that are doing better. Now, here's the thing. If I want to check my pages, I kind of have to go one at a time, right? Well, not with this tool, okay? So here's what's going on. You'll be able to do this right away after this video. Go to software-installer.com. You can just go there, software-installer.com, and it'll bring you here. So you can hit the registration page to register, and you can log into the free version of this tool here. So if we go to register, okay, it brings us to the registration page. Just first and last name, email for delivery, and then whatever coupon code somebody gave you that got you to this video, or if you don't have a coupon code, you just stumbled across it somehow, then go ahead and buy one here. It's just $5. Then with your coupon code, you can fill this out, okay? Then when you register, then you're good to go. Now, you log in right with this method right here. So it's very simple to do, okay? And once you get logged in, all right, first things first, change your password, okay? Just so that you have it. You're going to be adding websites in here, so you don't want other people to have your access, okay? Now that I'm sitting in here and I'm staring at these websites, okay, then let's say I wanted to do that kind of a check. So I could go to Page Speed Analyzer. See how we have things like Page Speed Booster, right? You can apply it and undo it, Pretty much anything that we make, you can create and restore, you can apply and undo. You can minify and unminify, right? Stuff like that. We always build that way. It's just wise. Okay, so check this out. I'm going to go to Page Speed Analyzer, okay? And I don't need to do it on a whole server, at least I'm not thinking to, okay? I'm just going to do it on a cPanel, all right? Let's say emoji samples real quick. And yeah, show me like 500 entries per page, whatever. Except I don't have a lot of pages on there, and it's just stopping on the home page right now because it's the way it is in the free version, But we can put in a custom list, so don't let that stop you. If you put in a custom list, just paste in your list of web pages and process it, okay? And so, yeah, don't feel like you don't have access. You do. All right, so here you go. So let's say I just wanted to check the page speed on all those pages right now, and I hit analyze. See, little dots. Okay, here's the thing to keep in mind, right? We have green, yellow, and red for good, warning, and bad. But then we also have purple. Purple for mobile speed and desktop speed, okay? Purple means it's probably too good to be true. It's like a false flag. And so if I went to this page to just see it, it's like, how's it performing that well? Oh, there's like nothing here. It's just a list of, my subdomains. I got it now, right? So that's kind of what's going on there. But the other web pages, I can make sure what's in the yellow. I want to move in the green, so I could minify things to help do that, right? I could optimize images to help do that, right? And get them in the green so they can rank better. This is rank improvements you can make without knowing any language skills, right? It has nothing to do with backlinks, nothing to do with content generation. It's just purely improving the fundamentals of the website for better rank. What about, can I compare this to something else? Let me try this other website we have in the system, okay? And I'm just going to search and see what they got. Okay, they got like a whole bunch of pages here. So I'm just going to do a few, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that, right? Maybe 6, whatever. And I'm going to say analyze, okay? And let's just take a look because I'm curious, okay? Interesting. Okay, so these ones that are related subdomains are similar in nature. I'm not so surprised. Wow, does that mean they're all too good to be true? By the way, user performance isn't that hard. It's kind of easy to get there if you just put a little effort into it. And so we don't have a purple mark for this. You can get 100. You just have to pass 5 basic rules. But for speed, anytime you get really high on speed, just check for a false read. Let me start right here. That's like totally ringing up in the red. So I want to see how that looks. Okay. Might just be a list or something like that. Oh, it's actually a website page. Okay. That just simply hasn't been optimized. And if I do a right click and a view page source, okay. Yeah, I can see that, right? It's not optimized. There's so much white space in this page, right? That has to be loaded along with the print. In other words, every piece of white space is like an invisible character, right? When a browser reads the page, it has to read all the way across the line, all the way across the next line, all the way across the next line. That's why we want to minify, the files. We want to dump all the white space out of it. That way the page loads way faster because it's smaller, physically smaller, okay? And that's good. So let's check out one of these other pages then, okay? Like, let's do that one. Okay. Whoops, I'm just gonna copy it. I'll open it. Oh, okay. Hey, check that out. Awesome. This is a full out website. By the way, it's one of ours. It's the kind of websites that we create. We make these. Okay, it's a T2H production, theme to HTML production. But just to make this point, take a look at how fast that's loading. It's 96 and 96. This is a 99. I wonder. I mean, it's the same thing as this, except it's number 2. Okay. Oh, okay. Now this one's actually missing a logo and other images. It's got like broken images on it. Okay. That explains the 99. What about that one? Copy. Just curious. That one's fine. Okay. It's just loading quicker for whatever reason, slightly better optimized. Okay. So anyway, there you go. This is the idea. So this guy probably optimized all of his images. Let's take a look at his source code, right? I'm curious if it's minified. This is tight. Look at that. Wonder if it goes that way all the way down. It does. Yep. That's it. That's what you want. You want every one of your web pages on your website to load that fast. If you have a 100-page website, imagine if you minify all of them, then your pages each load that much faster. Your websites rank, you get better improvements, you get better ranking improvements, all because of things like that. These are pieces of the puzzle. Everyone talks about what's it take to rank. At least take care of the fundamentals on the website, the technicals. You can get all of your SEO great, but if your images are not optimized, if your pages are not minified, then your competitors can take you down, okay? So just go through those motions. And when you offer these services to other people, you know what this looks like when you can take a page and minify it for somebody? It looks like you did a lot of work, especially if you can do it to all the pages of their website. Can you charge like 10 bucks per page for minification for somebody else's website? Yeah, and as long as they have a cPanel, you can add it to our tool and just minify everything in minutes, okay? because we have tools for that. So we can minify HTML, CSS, and JS, right? Select your websites, you know. Let's go however many folder levels deep we want to go to find pages, right? And then once we see our pages, oh, I probably have to go like 3 folder levels deep. There you go, though. That's the idea. Or I can put in a list custom anyway. And once we see our pages, then we can minify them, right? There's a lot of other stuff here, but that's what I wanted to cover in this video. Hope you find it interesting. And if so, just go sign up for it. Again, go to software-installer.com, hit the registration link. Okay. Either you already have a coupon code so you can register, or just pay $5 to get one and then come back and register. Okay. And then you can log in just like that. And when you do, you can do all this stuff right now. As long as you have any cPanel logins, right? Then you can go ahead and do that right now. Okay, hope you found this interesting.